Hey there YouTube, France Hopper here. It's Monday, December 26th, and it's time to close out the year with the best stationery of the year, according to Maido in a Box. Let's see what made the list for 2022. Alright, so let's see what we have in volume 30, the last one of the year. It does sound like there is something definitely rattling around in there, so it'll be interesting to see what is constantly rattling around. But again, this is the best of 2022 as chosen by Maido in a Box. So, of course, this will all be scanned in, link in the description, or you can scan that QR code. So it looks like we have some notepads and a memo book there in the deluxe kit, eraser and a pen in the standard kit. Look who's back! It's the old mild liners! Yes, they're finally back. Looks like we have another pouch from Midori. Kind of looks familiar to one that I think we might have had last year or so. And looks like we got a clear file and 2 pens to take a look at. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what is indeed in store for our last one. And looks like we might have a Christmas letter there from Maido in a Box, or a New Year's card. And one of those build your own pens, of course. So those are our extras. And did everything just come in one bag this time? Nope. Okay, there we go. There's standard. And this should be deluxe. Yeah. So probably might have been the ink sample rattling around there, but that's what we have. All right, and here are our last extra goodies for the year. And as previously mentioned, we do have one of the build your own pens, which at some point I will actually go ahead and build. Our last ink of the year is from Pilot and the Iroshizuku line, and this is Tsukyo. It's a very nice blue color, which I might actually have to pick up. I kind of like that a bit better than the existing blue that I have, but need to use the rest of the ink that I have. And we do have a Season's Greetings card from Maido, so don't think the lighting in Portland's going to be enough to kind of show that it's a bit shimmery here with some gold foil. We have some bamboo over here, some ume or plum blossom, and of course 2 cranes, which in Japanese symbolizes longevity and such. And Season's Greetings and best wishes for the new year, and I suspect this is what was rattling around. There's a little scissors necklace there, which almost looks like, okay, maybe not. Nope, those don't open. For a moment there, it looked like those actually opened and were usable, but thank you, Maido. That's a very nice New Year's card there. So, let me set that aside and we'll see what's in the standard kit. All right, and here we have the standard kit. First up, they're back! If you've watched this series for a while, you might remember I used to make jokes about this all the time, where was it really a proper Maido in a Box without a zebra mild liner? And yeah, then Maido stopped including them, but now they're back! And we have a set of 5. This is the Yasashira set, or Kindness. So 5 little pastel colors there. But yeah, I think back in like the original box design when it was just a plain white box, then eventually we moved on to the black boxes, there was like a mild liner in every single one. Now we're on our 3rd or 4th design with the Vaporwave, according to Zoe Clifford. Yes, I do read your comments even if I can't respond to all of them, so there you go. Now you know what art style we're on. Next up, from Midori, a pen and tool pouch that I like the contrasting color on here. We kind of got like a lemon lime color going on. It's green on this side, although it probably looks a bit brown in the, typical Portland weather we got going on outside, and nice yellow there. If we open this up, it expands fairly well there. You do have some internal pockets there. You got a small one there, which I'd say you could probably put an eraser in, and a larger bit over here, which, you know, here, let's take the card out. That, with Midori's suggestion. So some glue sticks, pens, and, you know, notepads and roll of tape or so there. Set that back down, and then next up from King Jim, we have the Emily Hard Holder. So it's kind of like a clear file, but much more sturdy. You've got several pockets in here. There's one down here with a little flap. You've got another one over here, which you know is like a good size for documents, like back when airplane tickets were actually printed out. Would fit nicely in there. And then you've got a, you know, regular old document size one there. Let's see, what size is this? It is an A4S size, so that should fit a pretty good variety of paper. Next up, two very cool looking pens, and these are both refillable. I already cracked them open to see. So first up from Sakura, we have the Ball Sign ID Plus in, if we can show that color there, yeah, a little bit, there you go, maybe. This is in Forced Black, so it's a very dark green color. But it's a nice hexagonal shape, nice metallic tip here, and it's pretty good feeling. I like the clip here, which is actually attached to the knock there. That feels nice and sturdy, so very nice pen there. And then from Zebra, we have the Sarasa Nano in 0.3 millimeter, which again has got a nice little rubberized grip kind of over here and a good tip. And this again also is refillable, so very nice. Let me set those all aside and we'll see what's in the deluxe kit. And here they are, the last deluxe items of 2022. So first up from Uni, or Mitsubishi Pencil, we have the Alpha Gel Switch. And this is a interesting mechanical pencil. It might not look like, you know, all that much at first, you know, kind of plasticky and such, but this has a change that I've never seen before on a Kurotoga pencil. So if you're not familiar with the Kurotoga engine, it's a thing that Mitsubishi has come up with, or Uni, you know, Uniball as we probably know them here in the US better, where the nib, where the graphite comes out, is actually spring-loaded. And so every time you push down on the paper, it rotates it. So you always have a sharp point. So, you know, your lines are of a consistent thickness, you know, in theory and all that. But this actually has a hold switch on it. So if you don't want it to rotate the graphite, you can actually do that in case you do want to have, you know, the kind of like, you know, pointy end and a more dull end rather than just consistent all around. So that's interesting. I've not seen that yet on any pencil from Uni. Next up from Sunstar, we have a zigzag eraser, which, as the name would imply, is a zigzag shape. There we go. I don't think you can necessarily see just how much of a zigzag it is, but trust me, it's zigzaggy, which is a very interesting design for an eraser. I guess, you know, as you use it, you have a edge consistently as it wears down. And then next up from Midori, who apparently has turned 70. Happy 70th, Midori. This is the limited edition 70th anniversary Diamond Memo medium, 7 sections green. And the reason why it's 7 sections is you have 7 sections here of the lines. In the US, we'd probably call that, you know, wide ruled, but if you're writing kana or kanji, that's actually a pretty good size to give you plenty of space to write. So, nice little notebook there. And then finally, to close us out from Les Jardins, we have 3 mini notebooks, each that are kind of like a little, guide to stuff you might have in the kitchen and such, but it's neat. There's 3 different designs here. They're each 96 pages each. One of these is lined. The first one in the middle you've got blank, and then at the bottom you've got a grid design. So, if you give me a moment here, I'll bring out everything one more time and we'll take one last look at everything that we have to close out the year. And what a year it has been. Can't believe that we're going on for 3 seasons now. Who would have thought that this series would continue as long as it had? But hey, box number 30. I hope these are still doing well for Maido. It is very nice to see new stuff coming out each month. So there you have it. That is it. We are done with videos for 2022. Who would have thought that this Maido in a Box series would be going on for 3 seasons now? Thanks so much for your continued support and all of your love and comments and everything over this past year. I know it was pretty much like any other year that I've had on YouTube, despite being, year 15 of doing this. Again, thank you so much for your support. I hope that you have a very happy new year, and I will see you late next month for Volume 31 and the first video of 2023. Thanks for watching, and see you next year.